Anyway, welcome to another Zero Fridays. This week we're doing King Meteor. I don't know, like, OBS is weird, and I saw that Stream Elements had an update, but I didn't update, so... Heck yeah. Good to have you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Starting next Monday, kinda... just excited to be doing anything again, to be honest. Employed gang, yeah. I was out of work for... how long? So I think we can do this. Like 4 months? So, yeah, definitely about time to be doing stuff again. Hoping it all goes well.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I think White Turn on King Meteor seems like a good option. It's a lot wider than I remember. Like, look at this chunk. I thought it was pretty skinny. I don't know, I really thought it was skinnier. I don't remember Hyperspeeder having a particularly bad turning radius.
Choose your vehicle.
Yeah, there's a lot of machines that look cool, but they're just not very good, unfortunately. I mean, I guess there's A-Grip, which, yeah, that's bad. But that's for the second to last week. So that'll be interesting. For now, though, let's get into King Meteor with this little glitchy pixel at the bottom. Or glitchy couple of pixels.
King Meteor.
Yeah, so we're gonna go White Turn because it doesn't have the bad acceleration pattern, which means it can actually White Turn without losing speed like instantly. And of course, boost fire, boost accelerate, all the good stuff. White strafe. Get started.
Three,
Oh,
2, 1, fire.
sounds interesting. So, King Meteor, I think, has slightly lower top speed than Queen Meteor, by the looks of it. I don't actually know all the exact differences. I think this run is gonna feel very similar to last week. And that's okay, because last week felt pretty good. Your turning is pretty good if I don't mess it up. Also, at the end of the stream, if you're still there, do you still want me to show you a bit of maximum velocity? Because I think you want some pointers for like blast turning, right? I seem to remember something along those lines.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
At the bottom left of the portrait.
3,
No, I only know about the one for the machine under the logo.
fire.
Oh, DDT. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I got mixed up a bit. Yeah, I'd be happy to give that a go. Just boot it up real quick.
Two laps to go.
Ah, fair enough. I can also just hook you up some other time when I'm not streaming. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Could always just do like a voice call on my server. Oop. Minor mistake. It's okay.
Congratulations. Good job. LeBron Cup.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting. Although I
Meteor.
am kind of afraid it's probably gonna die out after like a week, just like F-Zero X Online. But we'll see. Maybe it turns out to be really interesting.
2, 1. Fire.
If nothing else, it's a reason for me to boot up the game again. I just try to do an all cups run as well. Yeah, I would love for them to release that elsewhere. And there is a chance because they did release this Mario Picross game in Japanese. Like in the rest of the world.
2 laps to go.
So there's definitely
A new booster.
a possibility. Really hope they do. Yeah, there's this on the, I think, SNES Online service. There's this Mario Picross game that's in Japanese. And it's available in PAL region, so... there is a chance. I just really hope they do actually release Climax on Switch Online. Because it is really sad how we never got the Wii U Virtual Console release outside of Japan.
LeBron Cup. Choose your vehicle.
Yeah, like most of this game is in English, it works perfectly fine. The only thing is the screen, the machine settings. But also at this point, like everybody just has a phone that can just, you know, aim the camera at it and just translate on the spot. That'll work. GP Legend is like, it's nice to have. I'm happy for the people who do like it. I don't care for it, personally. I'm just happy to see any kind of F-Zero re-release, to be honest. Can't be too picky at this point. I wish I could miss that. I think Meteor is handling super well so far. Pretty stoked about that.
Final lap. Choose fire. Go! Wonderful.
Yeah, Climax just looks the best of all the 2D games, to be honest. A machine I've hated.
Choose your vehicle.
I was pretty unhappy with Space Angler. I think hate is a strong word, but I did kind of dislike it.
3, 2,
Basically just anything with good grip and also low acceleration around top speed is just gonna feel bad. And I think I was mostly just let down by Space Angler because it has the sharpest turning in the game. So I figured that might offset the grip a little bit, make it still pretty easy to use, but no, it was pretty painful. I think Black Bull is definitely still gonna be the worst candidate. Ooh. Okay, let's try to drag out this boost as long as possible. Yeah, I'm confident Black Bull's gonna be the worst because high grip, E-boost, bad acceleration.
LeBron Cup. Choose your vehicle.
Yeah,
Meteor.
But also no. For beginners, high grip is really good, and if you're never going over like 1500 kilometers per hour, they drive like a charm, to be honest. It's just, if you go fast enough, they just don't allow you to make certain turns anymore. But like, for beginners, I definitely would still recommend like Elegance Liberty, for example. Because it feels good, and it's usable enough that you can just beat the game with it, you know? But if you really want to get good, they're absolutely terrible. I don't know why that boost didn't come out. I don't know, this machine... It feels like it turns sharp enough, but its grip is low enough that it doesn't feel bad.
Good job.
Seems to have decent boosts.
Cup.
Oh, I'm kinda digging it.
King Meteor. Three, two, one. Fire.
Ah, I forgot to look at the pixel again. Damn it. Okay, next time. Like, for the machine, it's like some pixels of the nose of the machine. But for the portrait, I don't know.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's so silly. Yeah, I just thought you meant like another weird pixel at the portrait on the right side of the screen. Very nice.
Great. Good job.
So far, so good. I'm not gonna go for the shortcuts.
Choose your
I'm gonna say it right now, I'm not gonna go for the shortcuts.
King Meteor.
As much as I might want to. It's so tempting.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I really want to go for it. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'll go for it. Sabotaging your run. But I mean, if it works, then it's gonna be a pretty good time save. On one lap, though. Like, probably on lap 2.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
That might have been a bit early. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see how it works out on lap 3. Let's see. I'm really surprised that worked, to be honest. Fuck. Greed. Greed. That was too much. And just a bad angle. God damn it. Thank you so much for the gifted sub.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Really appreciate it. I definitely want to go for it again, but I shouldn't. Because, yeah, just gonna lose a lot of time. Ah, it was so close to landing as well. I think I was like slightly too far left.
2 laps to go. You got a new booster. Fire.
Fuck it. Oof. Okay. No more. No more. I'm done.
Final lap.
I don't know what to stop.
Fire.
Yeah, that one, that one was not okay.
Go! Congratulations.
Okay, I mean, we can bounce back. It's fine. We'll be okay.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Yo, Rack, look what I've got today. Pipeline punch.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, we went to the candy store that has a bunch of like imported candy and like drinks. And they actually have this one for a somewhat reasonable price. Actually, you didn't, because I was only gonna go for it once, but then I ruined it by going for it the second time and fucking it up. You actually benefited the run,
2 laps to go.
initially.
You got a new booster. Fire.
Oh, why did that boost not go off? Man.
You got a new booster. You
Well,
got a new
okay, I
booster.
can't deny that. Well. Okay, and that course, could you mark this one? Because this was slow. Yo. Yo, Conical. Thank you for the good luck.
You got a new booster. You got a new booster. Go! Wonderful.
Is Rafi still going, or did he finish? I guess it has been
Job.
a hot minute since I was there.
Electron Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
You did a city? Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1.
Like,
Fire.
what kind of silly? Accidentally loaded a save state. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, there's no coming back from that usually. Oh man.
Two laps to go. You got a new booster.
I always forget to take that booster.
Fire.
But yeah, I'm thinking depending on when I end up working, I might start up Golden Sundays again. After the Demon Turf Tower competition, at least. Hey!
Wonderful.
Poggers.
Great.
But yeah, for the next month I'm gonna be grinding out Demon Turf Tower.
Electron Cup.
But I think after that I want to get some Golden Sun Rando runs going.
Meteor.
Oh really? Yo, Poggers. Golden Sun is sick.
3,
Huggy Wuggies. But yeah, if they're into Golden Sun, maybe they can check out the Golden Sun randomizer that I worked on for a couple months. I really am impressed with King Meteor for just being able to save situations like that. I don't know what it is, but like... it just feels like it handles damn near perfectly. Okay, that was my fault for spamming side attacks too much. One skip will do. Nice, that's progress.
Wonderful. Good job.
I personally, I mean, I'm biased because I worked on a lot of the features, but I really like how it can just make the game feel very different, because you can shuffle like enemy movesets and your own like learn sets, and the properties of different abilities and synergy. Shuffle the Jin around, give them random abilities. It's... you know, it's normally the Jin, especially, I find to be... most of them are not super useful, except for like Flash, which is OP, and Granite, which is less OP but still OP. So just randomizing their order is already pretty nice. But if you get early Flash, it kinda obsoletes the game for the most part. Because you can just flash every encounter. But there's a chance that none of your Jin will have the flash ability if you randomize their abilities, which is, in my opinion, kind of a lot more interesting. Dang it. Oh yeah, the butt spots. In theory, I should be able to just replace random words with butt.
Congratulations. Good job.
I do kinda wanna work on that.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
The funny thing, though, is like... I guess the sad thing, most people will want to play it without dialogue, just to make it go a bit faster. So I'd have to be very cautious about what I randomize in terms of abilities and other names. Because if you have multiple Jin called butts, that kind of just doesn't really work. This is bad. Wow. I really messed up my boost, apparently. Undead Force, could you mark this one too? Because that was a lot of time loss right there. Doable, but I was scared though, because you lose speed pretty fast when you're in the air. Didn't want to risk that. I'm not actually sure why I ended up on the retry there. I thought my brain just kind of short-circuited. Yeah, there's not really much in terms of F-Zero GBA modding, unfortunately. Some texture mods are possible, And there is the ludicrous velocity mod for maximum velocity, which is like a rebalance mod. But I think that's about it. On top of the one that you mentioned, the speed cap thing for Climax. Yeah, I wouldn't even really know what I would want to mod in this, except for build custom tracks into the normal cups. Mod out those rogue pixels. Yeah, possible. I think it would mostly just be about like making custom cups of custom tracks. I guess you could also do a rebalance mod for Climax, but yeah, that would be hard to make in-game though. But I mean, I guess anything is technically possible. But yeah, I think a rebalance mod for Climax would add some more variety, because a lot of machines do feel very similar. Okay, don't... I know that looked very dumb, but I was turning left in anticipation of the right turn. I just apparently steered a bit too hard into it. Oops. But trust me, I did not just decide, oh hey, I want to kiss this wall. It'll end up being not too bad. Don't you just gotta kiss the wall? You know, in climbing you sometimes have to just hug a wall. Happens. Walls need love too. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of unfortunate that most games have had a dominant machine. And like, it's not always a big gap, but the gap is like there. There's usually just one optimal choice, unfortunately. Like, of course, there's Fat Shark, and I guess the custom machines, if you count that as well. In GX. Crazy Bear in this game. Night Thunder and Bloodhawk in GP Legends. Legit Vermilion in Maximum Velocity. And Bloodhawk in X. Yeah, there's pretty much always just one or two best options. That's kind of funny. GX, for how unbalanced it is, has the most, probably the most variety in course records, at least. Hey, Green Snow Dog, thank you for the good luck. I find GX to not be a great versus game. Just because, yeah, it is often the case that person gets in the lead and stays in the lead. Unless they make a serious mistake. It's really hard to catch up. But also, if there was only Fat Shark, then the players were making suboptimal choices, because Quick Star, Gallant Star, Heavy Star to a certain extent, I guess on one track, Black Bull are very much optimal choices on certain tracks.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Hyperspeeder is like acceptable, but nowhere near Fat Shark level.
Final lap. Fire.
Yeah, that's possible. I think AKC participated in a tournament like that once. I could see AKC picking Hyperspeeder just to kinda somewhat even the playing field, because he's like a top 10 player. Also nice.
Congratulations.
Lap PB.
Great. Select the Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
But yeah. What I mostly want is for every machine to feel unique. And then to keep some kind of balance, because in GX most machines do feel somewhat unique.
1.
It's just that Fat Shark exists. And Black Bull, I suppose. But yeah. Like, if I were to do a rebalance mod of Climax, I would definitely make it so that, like, Black Bull would have just, like, way higher top speed. Just to make up for it being shit everywhere else. And, like, kind of just make the stats more extreme to make them feel more diverse. Probably give another machine crazy speed maintenance.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I feel like the speed maintenance stat is very underused. Because if it doesn't have the best speed maintenance, it has bad speed maintenance. It's kinda sad. Like, if I could just change the values, so instead of increments of like 60 kilometers per hour, I could make it smaller increments. I don't know, just kind of have it be more spread out. Especially for the airspeed maintenance, because the lowest you can have is
Congratulations.
losing 360 kilometers per hour per second.
Good job.
And that's still a lot. Like, that's an insane amount.
Select the Silver Cup.
So I definitely want a machine that, like, flies super well.
King Meteor.
Yeah. It's like only half of the worst airspeed maintenance, which,
1.
I don't know, that feels kind of silly, considering the difference on the ground is like a factor of 5. There's definitely a lot of little changes that could be made. And more acceleration patterns, I would love to see that as well.
2 laps to go.
Because there's really only 2 acceleration patterns, with like very, very slight modifications. Like, you either accelerate by 4 kilometers per hour per frame, near top speed, or only 1. And that results in the ones that have only 1 being pretty fucked up.
Wonderful. Good job. Select the Silver
Yeah, I think Black Bull is garbage in every game that it's in, except for GX, where it's like top tier.
King Meteor.
But with stats like A grip and E boost, that's kind of just bound to happen, unless you give it absolutely insane top speed.
Fire.
Or it can do crazy stuff like MTS chain. I think it would be funny to do a stat mod of Climax. Like, maybe instead of removing speed cap, just like increase it a bit. Because you don't want to, if you uncap it,
A new booster.
you can kind of get some glitches where collision stops working properly. Like, maybe just boost it up to like 2200 or something. I'm not convinced. That was not 1920. Oh, I'm gonna look at my chat that much. My bad. Wanted to redo this anyway to get the skip on both laps.
Congratulations. Good job.
Yeah, some of the track design is pretty questionable for sure.
Choose your vehicle.
And I think having 3 variations of most tracks is just too much. Like, the difference between High Speed Edge 1 and 2 is not massive. And like, Lost Away 1 to 2 only has an extra turn, and 3 only has 1 extra turn on top of that. Like, it's... I don't know. It's kinda lame. Just have, at most, an easy and a hard version, or just have it be more different.
You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Go! Wonderful. Good job. Select your silver cup.
Wait, what do you mean, Rail?
Choose your vehicle.
There are no tracks exclusive to Grand Prix mode. There are tracks exclusive to Survival mode, but none to Grand Prix mode.
3, 2, 1.
Or were you talking about... Wait. I'm confusing myself now. Hmm.
2 laps to go. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Wonderful. Good job. Select your silver cup.
Yeah, if you're saying what I think you're saying, then
Vehicle.
that's not right. There are... So, there's 15 tracks per cup, except for Platinum Cup. And the first 5 tracks, which are like the easy versions, you play
1.
when you play Grand Prix on Novice and on Standard. Tracks 6 through 10 you play on Expert, and tracks 11 through 15 you play on Master. And those are... You can play those in Grand Prix and in Time Trial. You just have to have played them and beaten the cup. And I think... you must have beaten the cup on the right difficulty for them to unlock in Time Attack mode. So if you want to play the Master tracks, you have to beat the cup on Master, which
3.
kinda sucks because that means you can't just practice on them.
Fire.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, yeah. So, what you're saying is you only played the game on Master, so you didn't get the other tracks? Is that what happened? Nice. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, that's how I'm doing this run, right? I'm playing all the Grand Prix tracks, but like in time trial mode. Instead. Yeah. Okay. So lap 1 sucked, but got the skips on lap 2 and 3. Also, have I just... I guess I just forgot to split trusting.
Select your silver cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Three, two,
Yeah.
fire.
One thing I am sad about is how certain tracks are exclusive to survival mode. So we'll never get to play Mute City Oval outside of survival. And a few other ones. But...
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
I'm kind of surprised that worked and I didn't hit the wall there.
Go! Great!
Yeah, fair enough. Gonna make sure you're well rested.
Select your silver cup.
Current out is number 9? No, not 10.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Emmy, do you need to be here for packing? Because I can turn off the webcam if you want.
1. Fire.
Just give me a moment. I'll pop in later. Just knock on the door and I'll do it then. Emmy's going to Germany for a infected mushroom concert. I'm staying at home.
2 laps to go.
Because I've got my job starting next week and all. And other factors.
Final lap. Fire.
Nice side attack. Oh, please don't die. I think it was just a blast tap that didn't come through because I feel like that shouldn't have hit the wall. Man. Look! Have you seen them? They're like shiny. Also, I'm thinking I should probably delay my boost fire because I always run out of boost at the end there.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Ah, dang it, not what I meant to do. God damn it, now I still wasted the same amount of energy, but I was also slower. Game's hard.
Final lap. Fire. You've got a new booster. You've got a new booster. Finish!
Game's hard.
Great!
I mean,
Good job!
they are glowing. I guess that's a better descriptor.
Select your silver cup.
Long this time loss.
Choose your vehicle. Meteor.
I did actually hit a wall though. It just didn't kill me. But yeah, have a good night, Braille.
3,
Good morning.
2, 1.
Good morning to you too. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for the gift sub. Really appreciate it.
Two laps to go. You got a new booster.
I was really trying to go to the right there.
Final lap. Fire.
Hands are just not working great today. I'm gonna be on the walls tonight and just suddenly fall off because my hands just decide to let go of the grips.
Wonderful.
Let's do this one again. That was pretty bad.
Good job. Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Dang it.
Select your run.
Oh, that puts me all the way back. Yeah.
Select your Silver Cup.
Menuing mistakes because I was trying to reach for my drink.
King Meteor.
There.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Did you catch the Silence Nightmare? Cause I feel like I didn't say it very specifically that I wanted to get that one marked too. Ah, okay. Awesome. Heck. Good luck me.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap.
Okay. Really? That was interesting. That was very interesting.
3, 2, 1.
PB once again getting further and further out of reach. I mean, I did also miss the lap one skip, so like I don't mind that much. Okay. I don't mind that much that run died.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
That's fair. Oh, the whole run? Yeah. And like, this machine does feel good. I'm just messing up the skips and making some dumb mistakes. Oh well.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I'm so bad at the skip with white too. But I don't want to like unequip it, you know?
laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I can explain. Actually, no, even that's not enough. So somehow my hands just decided to hold L and R instead of only the one. But as for why I didn't also blast turn, that was weird. I think... my hand-eye coordination is just not great today. Oof. It happens.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Legitimately cannot believe that works. I landed in the rail! I can't believe that run actually managed to finish. That's insane. That run was so jank. But it wasn't slow, so like, yay. Oh my goodness.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, this is lost.
Fire. To go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Yo, poggers.
Final lap.
Yeah, I hope it all works out.
Fire.
We were at a thrift store today, and they had a desktop that looked like it might have been sufficient, but it originally came with Windows Vista. So I wasn't 100% sure if it was gonna have the drivers necessary to run XP. It probably would, but for 40 euros, I wanted to look into it a bit further.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Also, it's a desktop, not a laptop, which will be less convenient for like marathon runs.
To go. You've got a new booster.
I wish I did that booster.
Final lap. Fire. Finish! Wonderful.
Yeah, for sure.
Good job. Collect silver cup.
Not great, but we'll see if I come back to that or not.
King Meteor.
Yes, I am...
3, 2.
I mean, I guess I have plenty of time before I have to head out. Just want to make sure I do eat something before we go climbing.
To go. You've got a new booster.
Spec's so difficult to do fast. Pachi, thank you so much for staying sub for 13 months. Lucky number 13.
Good job. Select your full cup. Choose your vehicle.
13 is actually like not an unlucky number for me because I have a birthday on the 13th. 13th. So, yeah. It's never been a bad luck number for me. Yeah, 2 gigs of RAM is pretty nice for a laptop like that. The desktop I found had 4 gigs. And it had an AMD dual-core processor from 2009, apparently. And it was a bit ambiguous as to what kind of GPU was in there. It seemed to be an or an NVIDIA 8200, which I think is a GT, but I'm not sure. And they'd actually put Windows 10 on it. Because I guess they just try to make everything look more modern by just forcing Windows 10 on it, even if it's gonna run slow as fuck. But yeah, like...
Wonderful.
I don't know, I could probably install XP on it, but I just want to be sure. Maybe I can find a better deal somewhere. Anyway.
Select your full cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Phone this for tonight.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Yeah, they'll pretty much get forced to their latest operating system, because that's what people generally want. Like, most normies wouldn't want to run Vista or 7 or 8. Because I think 8 is also, like, at least nearing the end of, like, security updates. And Vista and 7 stopped getting them. So, like, in that sense, I get it, but also... Nah, I don't know. I think I get it for normies. I just want to get Windows 10, even if it runs slow, because it is more secure. How good are my tech skills? Today, not great. But overall, pretty decent.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but like normies just want to use Windows or macOS. As much as Linux would be a better option, they just... it'll all feel very unfamiliar to them. And stuff might just not run because, you know, you download a program and it's an exe and like... doesn't work. What the heck? Bad laptop. Throw it away. So, I get it. Well, here's the thing, you don't need to get a Mac. There's no reason. They're nifty, but like... I didn't find macOS to be particularly easy to use as someone who just grew up with Windows all the time. Not really that many applications you're missing out on that are like Mac exclusive.
Good job. Select Select your portal cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Random Mac Disc of Guitar Hero 3.
3,
Interesting.
1. Fire.
I have used a VM of macOS. And at the time it was like a recent version because I had to test a Python program. And like it worked. But I did struggle to find a lot of stuff. You okay, Mass? Good afternoon.
You've got a new booster. Fire.
Hope you're doing well.
Final lap. Fire. Finish!
A pretty nice run.
Congratulations! Good job!
Yeah, I think if I had used a Mac when I was growing up, maybe I'd also like it more.
King Meteor.
But I never had any Apple equipment at all. You want to see if you had the flu?
2,
Do you?
fire.
Either way, I really hope you feel better soon. Hey Shellos, F-Zero is definitely a fast game. I will show you soon. It's also a very unforgiving game. This track doesn't have walls, so any mistake is death. No lucky 2 or anything like that.
Final lap. Fire.
But this version of the track is like not too bad. The layout is simple enough. The track is wide enough to not really fall off if you memorize the track layout.
Good job!
Yeah, that is one thing I will say about Mac computers, is if you have like the all-in-one, where it just looks like a monitor, but there's an entire PC in there,
King Meteor.
that's nifty. Definitely a cool idea, and useful for people who just don't really have the space for that.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
We saw some of those at the thrift store today. Emmy always wants to get them. But it's just not really worth it. It's like a novelty at this point. Especially because Faye does have a Mac Mini, which is decently powerful.
2 laps to go.
Apologies for the WhatsApp noises. Gotta be aware of the communications for climbing tonight. We're actually going with a group of people, like one person I think who's never climbed, and 2 people who have climbed before, but like not very often. Oops.
Go! Congratulations! Good job! Select your gold cup.
Yeah, PB is looking very unlikely.
Choose your vehicle.
I would have to play really well from this point on. That is one of the worst things about buying Apple products, is
Fire.
you can't repair them yourself, and like getting them repaired is so fucking expensive that people just end up buying a new one and just tossing the old thing. Like, I remember seeing the LTT videos of some of the Mac Minis, and like, it just has a normal M.2 SSD, but if you don't use the original one, it just says, nope, not gonna work. Can only use the one that the system came with. Can't swap it out for a bigger one. That's just such a big fuck you. It was almost a bonk, actually. That might run out, but it's fine. Yay! People just drop them a lot. I don't know.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
I don't think iPhones like inherently crack easier than other phones. Honestly.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
That reminded me, I should get a new screen protector for my phone. I did drop my phone once, so the screen protector was damaged, and I took it off, but I haven't put a new one on yet. It was so silly, like I was sitting in a car, I had the phone on my leg, and I just forgot it was there. I was getting out of the car, so it just fell off my leg, because of course. Thankfully it did turn out okay, except for the crack in the protector. Pretty nice. Intentional wall bonk worked out great. But yeah, I've got a Stitch pop socket on there now with a transparent case.
Good job.
I didn't want to cover up Deku, so I just have 2 cases now. Oop. And I'll swap back for the Deku one whenever I want to like record myself in the gym, because the tripod hooks onto it in a certain way. It absolutely heated your phone. Dang.
3, 2,
That happens sometimes. Also, sometimes, like, in the evening, I'll just be in the living room and, like, just throw my phone onto the bed. Which sounds far away, because I'm in the living room, but trust me, it's not that far. Like, in the doorway to the bedroom. Just throw my phone onto the bed and it just bounces in a certain way that it just lands like a meter away from the bed. And then you're like, oh god.
2 laps to go. You've got a new route.
Physics are just not on your side sometimes. Dang it, I missed that one. That turn was sharper than I remembered. Then.
Final lap. Fire. You've got a new booster.
Okay, so King Meteor has pretty decent speed maintenance. Held that speed for a decent amount of time.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Oh wow. that sounds like quite the yeet. Goddamn.
3, 2,
That's funny.
1. Fire.
Glad it was fine, because that they had no right to be fine, to be honest. Sometimes physics are on your side. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this pop socket. Got it from Emmy for Christmas, I believe. And it's just been sitting there because I didn't have a case that I wanted to put it on because I didn't want to cover Deku. It's nice to be able to one-hand the phone a little bit easier again. There have definitely been times where I was like really afraid I would drop it. Like there was when I was at the theme park when it was like super snowy. I was like taking some pictures and they had this thing that like it rotates and it also goes like high up. And it basically just gives like a big overview of the park. And I wanted to take some pictures, but I was like so making sure that I was holding it with like both hands just to make sure that it doesn't like accidentally drop off the fucking tower. And I was also standing like away from the fence a little bit so that if it did drop, it would at least drop onto the thing that we're on and not all the way to the ground. But yeah. For that kind of stuff, it's nice to have a little handle on it. That was a bit too early for that boost. Okay, that works. Save this one. There we go.
Wonderful. Good job.
Oh gosh.
Select your gold cup.
That's like the only type of acceptable prank. I hate the ones where it's just actually traumatizing or hurting people.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I once again forgot the optimal route on this track. I just can never remember for this track. It just doesn't stick with me. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, PB's dead. For sure. 100% now. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
Bit slow there, but I didn't want to risk overshooting it again.
Finish! Wonderful. Good job.
Okay. Interesting.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
I just thought of an interesting ROM hack idea. Making the wind in this level like 5 times stronger. And then just putting it on all levels. Yo. Yo, god damn, I'm sick.
Congratulations. Good job.
That's clean. What the heck?
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Was it nice numbers?
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Imagine I actually tried to go for the shortcut here. I shouldn't, but like...
2 laps to go. You've got a new boost.
Nah, even with that I can't PB. Besides, I haven't done that in a long time.
Final lap. Fire.
I guess that's the one downside to this machine, is it does have a bad body stats.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Those wall hits would not have killed if it had a better body.
Go. You've got a new booster.
Right. God damn it.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I need to get good at this track. You need to just sit down and do it, you know? Okay. Really thought I was just not gonna make it after those bounces.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Boost fire.
Just June. Once again.
Final lap.
Why did it bounce me like that? What the fuck? Physics.
2, 1.
Man. Fucking rough. Like, yes, I turned into the wall too early, but that's harsh punishment. Crazy. It really doesn't.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Boost fire.
I guess that is a little bit further away than I keep thinking.
Final lap.
I meant for that to be my boost fire, but I guess I mistimed it.
Boost fire.
Gonna do something funny.
Finish!
Yay.
Congratulations! Good job!
Did that even save time? I'm not even sure.
Select your goal.
I think it should have.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Yeah, lap 2 ended pretty slow. So I think that did save.
3, 2, 1.
It also
Fire.
started lap 3 slow because of that, so maybe it saved time. Anyway, time to schmoove.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Always forget about that booster there. And I'll always call that out too. Yo! Welcome to the stream.
Final lap. Boost fire.
Sorry, I'm having to pay attention because I don't want to die again. I've been dying a lot this run.
Go!
Yay.
Wonderful.
Oh, we're only 9 minutes behind, it's fine.
Good job.
Oh,
Select your course
okay,
lap
that was
on top.
fast.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Family Guy Fridays. No.
3,
There's like so many weekday things you could do. Like there's of course Golden Sundays, but it could also be Sonic Sundays or Sonic Saturdays. Demon Turf Tuesdays, which half works. But F-Zero Fridays goes like way back.
you've got a new booster.
Like back to when I started running and we would have Friday Night F-Zero as like weekly races. I mean, I think Demon Turf Tower Tuesdays works a little bit better, because that's like 3 Ts. But yeah, Friday Night F-Zero was like pretty good. Like when people actually did like SRL races.
Select your port Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Trying to think, what other days could we have?
3, 2,
Metal Gear Mondays.
fire.
I think a whole freaking stream schedule with this thing. We'll go back and find out what that was in the VOD.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Dang, that was like almost fast. Yeah, Metal Gear Mondays would be pretty fun. Maybe some like MGS5 mods. Because MGS5 is definitely still my favorite. At some point I did like this playthrough where it was using the Infinite Heaven mod, I believe. And just like crank up the difficulty, basically. Like crank up the vision and like hearing radius of the guards and like give them more health, give me like no health. Subsistence, like only pick up weapons on location. I went a bit far, to be honest. It was... I grinded a side op for like 2 hours. And I just couldn't fucking do it. It was a bit crazy. But something like that would be fun. Yeah. Admittedly, carried by the fact that it's also counting Metal Gear Online. Because I played a lot of Metal Gear Online. I also did just like a lot of FOB stuff, which is like really fun for a while. At this point it's a bit grindy because there's not really been any new content, but yeah, that was fun. I like MGS5. Yo, poggers.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Okay. Just wish it was complete. Yeah. That would have been nice. Yo, Kirby Master. With the big Magoo. Oh, frick. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Kirby. Yeti. Punchy, very cute. I should go visit her again. Oh yeah, my brother, I guess. And the kitty. What do you mean? Why was my acceleration so shit there? Why was that so far away from making it? What the heck? Guess it was the gravel. I don't know, I feel like that doesn't usually happen. Like, guess I'll just try the loop around strat on the next attempt. At this point it doesn't really matter. Guess I'll save this for closer to the jump. Dang it. I was afraid that might happen. Bail. And go again. God damn it. Gonna have to give that one a redo. That was bad.
Select your course. Championship.
Jets.
Select your course. Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle.
This game's hard. I need to get good.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I just realized we're like a quarter into the challenge. No, no, no. Okay. It's not like I wanted to boost anyway.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
God damn.
Fire.
That just absolutely shredded me.
Final lap. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I thought I might. Kinda surprised I didn't. This did end up being super fucking slow though, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Because
Congratulations.
I just couldn't boost. I was just dead.
Good job. Select your course. Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Fire.
I really feel like I'm not on top of my game today. Like, at all. At least the ending was good.
Great. Good job. Select your course. Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Three, two, one.
Definitely gonna go for a little break. After the run. As per usual. Kinda just important. When you've been going for like over 1.5 hours.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Aw, that was almost kind of good. And I guess it was still kind of good. Better than usual.
Good job! Select your course, Platinum Cup.
Your field.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
That was fast.
Final lap. Fire.
That was unfortunate. Oh well. Could have been worse.
You've got a new booster.
Boost didn't come out.
Congratulations. Good job. Select your course, championship. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
It's almost done.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
One day we'll get that Deathless run. We still have a couple of good machines left. Still the original Dragon Bird. There's of course Crazy Bear. Cutting it a bit closer than I would have liked.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
There's still Wonder Wasp, there's still Golden Fox. Those are all pretty decent. There's still Bloodhawk. I'm gonna call it right now. I think Bloodhawk's gonna do super well.
Final lap. Fire. You've got a new booster.
A risky boost there.
Go! Wonderful.
Decent ending. I was already gonna stretch anyway. Alrighty. Let's go for a little break. We've got some work to do. But I've got some time to do the work, so I think King Meteor's gonna come out with a pretty decent set of times. Alright. I'll see you all soon. Remember to also get up and drink and eat, take care of yourself, all the good stuff. And I'll see you soon. Alrighty. Let us continue. So, first off,
Select your course.
we have Sky Highway 2.
Choose your King Meteor.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. Alright, so one thing I need to remember mostly is to just jump past the U-turn after the double jump part. It's okay. The amount of times I try to say something clever and Emily's just looking at me like, huh? I know how it would be. Sometimes you just gotta say words. Or not words. Oh, that was like way too far left. What? That's pretty good. I do feel like I maybe should have kept the long booster for this track. I'm okay with this.
Wonderful.
8 seconds, 96.
Good job.
What are words? If you accept that the definition of word is a bunch of letters between two spaces... That was a great video.
Silver cup. If you accept the definition that a word is some letters surrounded by a gap, then knop it.
Oh, that's so good. It's funnier if you know the context of the full video, but like, it's still really good. Right, so we're doing G trays, which is in Bronze Cup.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
You have seen this butt. Interesting. Which butt have you seen, exactly? Hope you're doing good, Stratgar. And let me join you on that. Whoosh.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Still thinking about the Knoppet video. Why is that so funny? Life is pretty good. Going climbing in a bit over 2 hours.
2, 1.
Or at least heading out for climbing in a bit over 2 hours. Not playing super well in terms of F-Zero today, but that's okay. It happens.
2 laps to go. You've got a new boost fire.
Yeah, for a redo, I can do this better. I need to delay my boost even more.
3, 2.
Yeah, I really need to go have a browse for Windows XP laptops as well. And just make sure they have some form of acceptable graphics. Like, even though Moho is like a fucking game from 2000s, I'm not sure it's gonna run on the lowest of low integrated graphics.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster fire.
That's a lot better.
Final lap. Fire.
Getting a lot of bad landings today.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Also, you just got me wanting to check for... I'm just gonna legit search for a Windows XP laptop.
1.
Antique. The first result is Windows XP laptops antique. I don't think Windows XP is that old, guys. Come on. Like, laptops as a whole are not that old. God damn.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster fire. Final lap. Fire. Go! Wonderful.
Hey. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Solid improvement for 61. Windows 94? Damn, Striker just ahead of the curve.
Select your course.
Who was tiring? That's fair enough. Hope you can take it easy now, at least.
Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Yeah, preferably on Monday, because I'm not gonna know my schedule for the week until Monday. At least I hope. I should hear it on Monday. Presumably.
3, 2,
Yeah, there seems to be
fire.
a reseller that specifically focuses on Windows XP laptops. Definitely gonna check that out. Browsing for laptops live on stream. But not actually live on stream, just off on the side. Because you know how some ads are like targeted for your area? No, I don't want to dox myself by way of intrusive ads. God damn.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, it would be really nice to own one of those. I feel like I basically would only use it for Moho, but, you know. As long as the sound works properly on it, I'll be happy. And I sure fucking hope it would. Imagine I buy it and like it runs, but it has the same sound issue that my own PC has. That would be quite sad. Yo, that's freaking slick. I really need to go back and write down these lab PBs, because I don't want to just have a bunch of my lab PBs and not know which machine it was. Because it doesn't save that, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely do let me know. Although, you don't have the disc from Moho, do you? Or wait, you also ordered that, right? I forget. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like some ads just dox you no matter what. Practice two. Poggers.
Choose your vehicle.
Yeah, it's a really cool jump.
Meteor.
I like it a lot. You can jump really far when you're going 19-20 kilometers per hour.
3,
Yeah,
2,
definitely gonna have a little browse here for any laptop that's like not too expensive, because I'm gonna be real, this is kind of a novelty thing. I don't want to spend like 100 euros on a novelty laptop that I only use for one game.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
This track really only has like one difficult turn. That's this thing right here. Let's sort by price. Sort by price.
3,
Oh, they only have 3 available right now.
fire.
The cheapest one is 50 euros. I mean, I guess that's reasonable, but like... There's gotta be someone wanting to get rid of their old laptop that's like outdated and they just want to get rid of it. Or just sell it for like 10 bucks.
Final lap. Fire. Finish!
Pretty good.
Congratulations! Good job!
53.80. Next up, we go all the way to Great Wings. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of places I can check out.
Platinum Cup.
I would also like it to just be something local,
King Meteor.
so it doesn't have to ship, you know, over the sea. This game is pretty hard to play optimally,
3,
for sure.
2, 1. Fire.
It's also very fun, very rewarding when you do make those turns very clean. Definitely recommend checking out this game. Also, I want to check if that skip is like remotely possible. Probably not, but we'll see.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Oh yeah, I should put a price limit on my search. Yes, I'm actually just gonna do this right now because my brain wants this. Yeah, even with a better turn, that's just not gonna work. Let's see. Distance.
3,
Let's see what's available for cheap.
1. Fire.
That's not gonna work out. Heck.
Three, two, one.
Sometimes staying awake is too difficult of a task. Yeah, using that second boost fire as soon as I got it was definitely a bad call. Kinda panicked, because I also kinda didn't really expect to make it. That was too much over the track, that wouldn't have counted anyway. I'm positive. Hey, there's these old, like, Dell Optiplex that are available quite cheap. Intel Core 2 Duo. Hell yeah. Oh man, I actually held on to my old PC for quite a while. That had a Pentium 4 initially, but then I swapped processors with my dad, so I had a Core 2 Duo. And an NVIDIA 9500 GT, I remember. That was pretty good. That would have actually been great, but I think in the move we just got rid of it because when you move you kind of just have to get rid of a lot of stuff. I would quite like to avoid Celeron processors because they've always been hot garbage as far as I'm aware. It would actually be ideal if I could, you know, just drop by, see how the game runs, if at all, before I buy it. But that's only gonna work if they're, like, in the same city as me. Yeah, I thought that might happen. To be at work at 5 every day this week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not surprised you would be tired. I'm surprised you're even still functioning. Yeah, exactly on that force. I didn't know shit about PCs when I got that old PC either, but I did know about it by the time I replaced it. Okay, apparently I'm not that great at multitasking either. But yeah, like 50 euros for an old Optiplex. Maybe see if it has any kind of GPU in it that's not integrated. Or just see if I can get a super cheap one and just dip it in there. Oh no. Hope we can get some rest soon. Because that's like pretty intense. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna keep having a look. Acer Aspire 1 mini laptop, 25 euros. That's not within the range that I specified, what do you mean? 156 kilometers is not within 25 kilometers. Hate to break it to you. But yeah, ideally I'd just be able to pick it up.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Save on shipping.
Fire.
Because those old laptops are not cheap. I meant to say not lights.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
But yeah, ideally it's a laptop, but if it's a desktop then I think that's also fine. As long as it works, it's not too expensive. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Three, two, one, fire.
That has a 4 gigabytes HDD? What? I doubt it. Even in the XP days. 4 gigabytes. It's pretty bad. I think they probably just meant RAM.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Yep. I was hoping that one would work at least. Let's see. Core 2 Duo, 2 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, makes sense. 80 gigabytes HDD, that makes a lot more sense. CD drive, yes, that's good. I don't know if the Core 2 Duo had integrated graphics, actually. I'm so bad at the skip.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Don't want to do the slow way, because the slow way is slow. Like, very slow.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
That's also slow, to be fair.
Fire.
Ah, I didn't mean to boost fire. Interesting.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I think it may have run out of search results for like sub 50 euros, so it's just showing me other ones outside of the range that I specified.
Go. You've got a new booster.
I hate how that doesn't extend all the way to the rail. There's just this small gap that you can fit between. And they are just sad.
3, 2,
Why did they do that?
fire.
Hello, Amy. You can come in. Pro? For what?
For my little earphone connectors. Both of them. I don't know what they are.
3,
Oh, one of them still connected to
1,
earphones, right? Over there?
fire.
Oh. I am not sure.
3, 2, 1, fire.
In and out of the
Alright, so I'll just leave the webcam off.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
How did I miss that? Okay, sure.
Fire. Final lap.
And once again, very surprised that that worked. Yeah. I keep accidentally using that second boost fire. I didn't need to. Why did I press no?
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. 3, 2, 1, fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Again, that tiny little gap, it's it's so annoying.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I don't know. Can't help you right now.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I was going too far out this time. Always this track. Always giving me trouble.
Three, two, one, fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Wow, that was pathetic. Oh.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm just not good at the game.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I'm just messing up the script a lot.
Fire.
No, I don't even get to play it properly. Hmm.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I'm in a weird position.
3, 2,
It is always this track.
fire.
And usually missed flow. Speaking of, there's a missed flow that I definitely fucked up on. Or did I end up dying and then got a decent run? I'm gonna have to check my times. Up to.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
That was great.
Fire. 3, 2, 1. Fire. Laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I feel like I'm getting worse at this.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Did you get both of them? Nice.
Fire. Final lap.
I'm super surprised it works. Gosh dang it.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
So I guess the most important thing is being off to the side when you cross the finish line backwards in the air. I can do that either on the left or on the right. Kinda depends on how much speed I have, but I feel like usually taking the wide turn works out better. Like, you need to not blast up too much, otherwise you end up above the track, but also not too little, because then you don't even reach the track.
Fire.
And you definitely need to hit the jump plate. Although that's very difficult, as it turns out.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
It's very windy.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
EV shirts?
Easy.
Fire.
3 of them.
Poggers.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I don't know, I'm getting tempted to just say I'm gonna do it the slow way, because with my current knowledge it should be more consistent. Because this is just not working out, and it's getting really annoying. I've done the slow method for other machines as well, so it's not like it's an unfair comparison all that much. Yeah.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap.
Not even that much slower.
Fire. Go!
It's fine.
Congratulations.
It's fine.
I'm getting away with only
Good
using the
job.
backpack.
What?
I think I'm getting away with only using the backpack.
Really?
You,
That's kinda crazy.
you stole my clothes.
Oh yeah, but it's still not a lot of space that you have.
Select your course. Platinum Cup.
Yeah.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
But now we've got the Red Canyon 2, and I want to double check. Puzzle Ring looks good from what I can see.
1.
Mist Ring needs improvements, because I messed up the lap one skip. I remember.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Oh yeah, that would make it difficult. Even.
2 laps to go. Fire.
I do have a big bag.
What was that about landing? What? You mean the red one?
Oh, the other one. The even bigger one.
Oh, I think I know which one you mean, but I
1.
have no idea where that would be.
It's right there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There's a bunch of shit in it.
Right.
All of this can just be criminal.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I definitely want to make this jump work, since we're here anyway, outside of the run. I usually don't revisit this track. I always just die or get an okay time. I want to get a good time for once.
3,
Also, I have kind of stopped looking for a Windows XP machine for now. We'll continue after stream, mind you. Because I do want one. Hey. Yeah, that's how to shortcut max speed performance. I don't know why it's always giving me so much trouble. It's really not that crazy.
I should use the vacuum on this thing.
Okay, I'll just mute for a sec.
Good job! Select your course. Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Select Bronze Cup. Select your course. Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle.
Okay, Dizzle. You caught me at the moment, I was just muted for a moment. But I think my... Yeah, I was doing a good job of tuning out the vacuum noises, so... I guess we're good. I just backed out of this because I thought I saw like another artifact. But it was just... the way the letters of the body, boost and grip pop in from the left side, they slide over the letters of body, boost and grip. Which is pretty silly. Alright, that's all. Alright, so we got mystery that we're improving, and then I think it's time to enter the times and see if there's any blatant ones that need improvement. Because there were definitely a few more like meh ones. It has been sitting there for a while. Why did that not make it? Gosh darn it.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Oh my gosh, that's actually so close. I didn't realize it was that close. Crazy.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Choose fire. Final lap. Choose fire.
That's not gonna work.
Got a new booster.
Needed just a tiny bit more energy.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Alright, I forget that's how that works out. I need to just quickly dip into the energy refill on the start of lap 2. And then it'll all work out perfectly. I basically need to land on the jump plate, otherwise I just can't get enough distance, I think.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Go.
Fire.
Will do. Thank it. Yeah, seriously. Kind of funny you say that, because GX... Nah, sometimes it would do the same, but I feel like also sometimes it would just crash you. And just explode your machine when you land. Or maybe that's if you barely land behind it when you just don't have the checkpoints. But I feel like it's also happened when I was about to do a backward shortcut. Yeah, just falling straight through is always so painful on X. I remember one time I was watching a streamer do F-Zero X expansion kits, and he was making a track. And he wanted to make like an intentional shortcut. So he would make a gap and then like invisibly turn the track to the left and then back to the right so that you would have to land on, you know, after the gap again. Or something weird like that. Or just made a loop. Either way, he wanted to go from one gap to like later in the track intentionally. And it was just constantly like, why doesn't this work? Why do I just fall through the track? Is it broken? What's wrong? And I was like trying to tell him like, game doesn't work like that. You have to hit every checkpoint, otherwise it just falls straight through.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
What I needed to hit that booster. It feels so unintuitive, because like, he had seen some F-Zero X speedruns, and he saw people going like in the air and like seemingly skipping a lot of the track. So he was like, this should just work. And I was really trying to tell him like, no, they're just perfectly hitting all the checkpoints and you're like hella skipping them right now. And I was being a bit annoying about it and I got banned, which, fair game. But he was just refusing to acknowledge that it just wouldn't work. Mind you, this was like 7 years ago, so...
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I was pretty annoying then, I think. Great landing.
3, 2, 1.
It was me. It's just character development. Suppose that's true. Yeah, J-Dizzle, it's really unintuitive. It looks like in speedruns they just skip so much.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
And especially if you see a run with air ground glitch, you're just like, they're just skipping fucking everything. Oh man, didn't go far enough. I don't know why I didn't go far enough.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I forgot to anticipate the skip.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Hello.
Who's that?
Well, the webcam is covered, so you are free to come in.
Going forward.
How did that one not make it? That's kind of weird. Existential crisis talk. Yeah, the ship of Theseus or something. Oh yeah, oh my god, Jidizzle, I hate when that happens. I think it happens to people a lot on the half-pipe Whiteland track. Oh my god, that was so close. I think there's gonna be a lot of machines that won't be able to do that skip at all. Because they just lack that tiny bit of distance right there. Like, King Meteor is not heavy, but it's also, or like, not light, but it's also definitely not heavy. And its top speed is respectable. Excuse me? How was that a bad landing? I was holding down at least a few frames before I landed. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
F-Zero games have no mercy. Oh dang, Jidizzle. That's really painful. Oop, okay. You only take damage if you fall with the nose like neutral or facing up. Or facing down. You shouldn't take fall damage from a good landing, like when you're holding down. Even though I'm pretty sure that is what just happened to me. But I think it just takes a few moments to recognize that you are indeed... What the fuck is that landing? Okay, that one I don't understand. I was holding down on the D-pad well before I landed.
2, 1. Fire.
Yeah. I really don't know where that just killed my speed. Did I hit the rail? Like at the time that I landed?
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
No.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Three, two, one. Fire.
Dude, there have been times where I've done 5 laps. Like SNES style.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Yeah, needless to say that lost me some time.
Final lap. Fire.
Yo, that was a really nice landing.
Congratulations.
Not even landing, just, you know, shortcut at the end. Awesome. 66. 76. That was all of them, right? Like, none were offensively bad. Outside the ones that I've done. Alrighty, let's put on some music and get the spreadsheet ready. Those real quick, that just in case. I said hide the bookmarks bar, please. Okay. Jump in. Alright. Yeah, the ending was super close. Admittedly, I cut it a bit closer than I should have. But it worked out, so like... I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. I have Frontline 2 was pretty bad, but like... I'm not sure if it's bad enough that I want to come back for it. We'll see after we entered all the times. Save this to my desktop real quick. Okay. Alright, let's put on
Select your port.
something.
Choose Blue Falcon.
Cool. Yeah, let's get started with
2, 1.
2. Preemptively. To make my life a bit easier. A lot of times to be filled in here. I just... top order. Okay. 51. Oh yeah. One last thing. Split this up. Okay, 52, 48, 80. 76. 9 games. 83. 18. Okay, barrel 77, 45. No, 86, please. 55, 64. We'll see how they compare to others when I'm done inputting them. 6, 2. Didn't beat that. Makes sense. Because I generally played a bit safer nowadays. And that was like a proper dedicated IL session for that track on all machines, so... That was bound to be a bit better. Double checking real quick. Yep. 40. Visor has me beat here. not a sweep. That's okay. I mean, there's no shortage of me on the spreadsheet. I'm not worried. Yeah, the front line 2 was kind of bad. Not gonna in jail. That's not right. I entered the same time twice. Keywork is 5261. This is 5670. No, 60. Oh. I have to type my real name. Don't know, that just suddenly slipped into my brain, but it did. There. Okay. So compared to Queen Meteor, we seem to be doing a little bit worse. Let's see where that mainly comes from. Dang, kind of just overall. Oh yeah, Archill. I do want to check out Archill again, actually. Actually, wait, did I? Wait, hang on. Archill, I did... Didn't I do the shortcut on both laps in the end? Oh, I had a really nasty one.
Select your course.
Do have a little bit of time left.
Bronze Cup. Choose your vehicle. Blue Falcon.
Maybe like, is 74 bad?
3, 2.
It's better than what I got with Mighty Hurricane, but also worse than Mighty Typhoon. I think I'll do that one again, actually. Barrel roll was bad? Why is my barrel roll bad? Barrel roll, Archill, front and 2. Other than that, we're not looking too shabby. But definitely just generally worse than Queen Meteor. Not everywhere, but on most tracks. Great wings, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, okay. A little bit more.
Select your course.
Let's go Archill first.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
Cool Tifa. Heck yeah. Wow. Well, let's just see how this works out boost pattern-wise. Not very well, as it turns out. But good enough, so I ain't gonna complain.
Wonderful.
Where's my mouse? Trying to do this like blind. There it is. Okay, so our chill. Three. Let's go barrel roll.
Choose your vehicle.
Which
Select one
is
cup.
bronze 11, right?
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor.
King Meteor. I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't do the shortcut on lap 3. Because my boost pattern was weird.
2,
That's what it was.
fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Go!
Nice.
Congratulations! Good job!
Barrel roll down to 69.73. Nice. Let's also do frontline 2 while we're at it.
Select your course.
Which
Gold cup.
is here, question mark?
Select your silver cup.
Build another tracks.
Choose your vehicle. King Meteor. Three, two, one. Fire.
That's death. That's absolutely death.
Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
I was kind of just banking on making it through there. There is an alignment that just works for getting through there,
Three,
but I forget what it is.
one. Fire.
Would save a tiny bit of time if I started implementing that again.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Come on, I'm curious now. Okay, well, I don't get the chance. I want to figure out where I need to be.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
And here uses swoop. Let me go here. So either that works. Yeah, just in line with this, I guess. Okay, let's do that.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Boost fire.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Great!
Okay, that'll do.
Good job!
I'm okay with this difference. This is like almost negligible. You're so squished. There's nothing else I really wanted to improve, right? Quick double check. Nah, I think we're looking pretty good here. Biggest time loss here was Great Wings, but like, Great Wings is hard. Oh my god. Vine thinking. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that for today. Why is that not working? Oh, that's why. Teddy Goober. I was looking at my OBS. At my real cursor, not the OBS preview cursor, which is where I'm looking. Yeah, nothing too special here. Just like last week, pretty expected results. So next week, we move on to Super Piranha, which I'm slightly scared of.
Choose your vehicle.
Because good grip. Actually, I don't think I have anything to be scared of. I thought it had a bad body, but I'm thinking of G Extreme, where it has the worst possible body. Yeah, so look forward to that next week. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you then.